All right, so let's talk about the anti-crime crusade. Senator Brent Taylor is making a name for himself, not only here in Shelby County, but up in Nashville, where he's introducing this legislation, one thing after another. Some, I think, have a very decent chance in passing, whether it comes to changing how we do the bail process, to making it a felony for someone to engage in doing donuts on the interstate and reckless driving, which maybe actually allow them to seize cars, which now they cannot do. But he's also going after the judicial system, too. And what he proposed this week, it came out, and it's not actually a piece of legislation, it's an idea, and only that at this point, is separating the suburbs and having them form their own court system from the Shelby County court system. And seems to indicate that there is some interest in it, at the very least. Otis, I'll start with you and your take on the likelihood of this thing happening.
Well, first of all, you were right. He is making a name for himself, and he has some support here in this community, bipartisan support, I might add. And all of those other bills that you just mentioned, you know, they probably stand a chance of going through. But I think separating the judicial system, turning this into Memphis versus the suburbs, just sort of basically seceding from Memphis is a bad idea. This takes us back to separate but unequal, in my mind. And we don't want to go back to those days. And why are you going to come up with all of that expense to create a new courthouse and a new district attorney? You know, his ideas about reforming what we have right now, holding the current judges accountable, maybe bringing in some outside judges to help with caseloads, putting more money in there for defense, public defenders, all of that is good. But I am totally against coming up with a new district to just separate us. We have enough separation going on already.
Without instigating it. What's your take, Chris?
I think I'll agree with you on one point and disagree on the other. So I agree with you. I think the slate of bills that he's presented around bail reform, about parents maybe taking a little bit more responsibility, I think a lot of those are going to get through. They have bipartisan support. I'll disagree with you about the potential for a suburban or county court system. I think this is just an idea. This is not a formal proposal. I think his approach, Senator Taylor's approach, is what we have is not working at all. It is an unmitigated disaster. And he's literally throwing out ideas, even if they're off the wall, to see what's workable and what can gain consensus. I don't mind that. I mean, we're at the point where last year we had 40 criminal trials in a county of 1 million people. We have a backlog of 300 murder cases. I don't think anything other than what's illegal or obviously unconstitutional should be outside the realm of discussion. And I'll say one more thing. I was disheartened early on, for example, with the school system when that was split out. But it's actually turned out to be something that I think that has benefited our community. It's not the best possible scenario, but now you have a ring of municipal school systems outside of Memphis, but within this county, that are very excellent, that are preventing the suburban sprawl to continue to Timpton and Fayette. So, look, I think this is just an idea. I think there may be some things that recommend it. We'll see.
So much to say, so little time.
Yeah, right, because I want to get back into it, too.
Well, okay. I reached out to Mark White and Brent with their releases recently and told both of them that in me, they have an ardent supporter. I am in full support of what Mark is proposing and what Brent is proposing, whether I agree with details or not. Here's what I know. What Brent is doing especially is what black elected officials either are unable to do or refuse to do. And that is, Brent is responding to the needs and desires of his constituency. I'm not mad at him about that. What about black folk, man? Memphis has been controlled by black politicians for decades. Look at the condition of our schools. Speaking of schools, look at the condition of our inner city. Black people have been in charge, so I'm not mad at Brent for responding to the needs of his constituency. And I hope that their action, Mark and Brent, I hope their action will spur black elected officials to start addressing the needs of our constituents.
Well, let's look at what happened this week. All right, this past weekend we had that deadly shooting spree where we found out that the suspect, after he shot 2 people and killed another, should have been locked up because he fail to show up on an attempted murder charge.
Right.
And these stories keep happening over and over again. The incident with the St. Jude doctor who was gunned down while taking his family out for a walk. One of those suspects has been released on her own recognizance. And people see that and they're like, somebody's got to do something.
Somebody's got to be accountable, and that's what I'm talking about, Otis.
But that's not going to be solved by creating a separate prosecutorial district out there. That's not going to change anything about what you just said about the backlog in cases. There will still be backlogs in cases. It's just that the suburbanites won't care about it, won't do anything.
Exactly.
Well,
that's my point, man. When are black elected officials in the inner city going to do what the suburban residents are doing, taking care of their constituents? This is our community. Why do we care? That's what happened with the school system. We were so concerned about what the suburbs might do, and now we've destroyed our own public education system. When are we going to stop focusing on the suburbs and start focusing on excellence within the city limits? That's all I'm saying.
I just think separation is a bad thing here, and it's not going to help us to separate out. And it sounds like you're saying that you're in favor of adding additional members to the school board.
I would love to have
here we
additional
go.
members.
Lord have mercy.
If the added members were going to lead toward common sense, then I'm for adding members to the school board.
Okay, all right.
Debate for another time.
Okay.
it must be.
Just tell me when.
Out of time for this segment. I know, you will be there. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, some of the crazier legislation being introduced in Nashville, including forbidding the sale of cold beer, in just a moment.